Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wand Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about somebody that feels, I think, a little bit of two very strong desires here. They want to do something fun. It feels to me like, let's go do something or experience something amazing because I want to create memories with you. So this person may be missing you right now. But we also have respect. You deserve the best, and I respect you. I want to do the right thing. So they're playful, but they also feel like there's a need to kind of like make it apparent that they take you seriously, or that they take like your boundaries, your rules, whatever it might be, seriously. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of enchanted. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. Happy Friday. I hope you have a fun weekend ahead of you. We're going to go with the Earth and Bone Oracle. Let's see what we've got for you there. Number 31, Conjurer. Number 9, Visionary. Higher self, subconscious, influencing, and creation. Hi there, Peggy. How are you? Happy Friday. So there's an element here of tapping into a higher iteration of yourself. So honestly, what it feels like to me is somebody is getting pulled up to the next level because of a very close connection to another person who is a little bit further on that path, right? Hello there, Miss Joanna. How are you? This influencing is really kind of coming at me. So I feel like we could be also dealing with an earth sign here, or somebody who has earth prominent in their chart, which would be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But we have somebody who it starts at like a difficult to find place within them, and it's like they get infected with a higher conscious, which is an interesting way to put it. But I think that's because we have somebody that might be a little bit resistant or a little bit like kind of fighting it, but not totally. And then we have visionary, confidence, self-assured, passionate, self-worth, vivacious. This is the person who passes this virus of higher understanding over to this person who's feeling playful but wants to show respect. So we could have somebody, for example, that is looking to reestablish a connection and feels that the best way to do that would be to plan a surprise date, a surprise trip, something along those lines. And you, my friend, are the visionary. This is the Mystical Cat Tarot. Four of Fire, which is the Four of Wands, and it's in the reverse, and the Two of Earth, or Two of Pentacles, in the reverse. I love this picture. Look at that cute little bugger. Okay, so what is it? Sometimes you take one step forward and two steps back. This person got very close to ascension or making changes and then freaked out. I'm not ready to change. I'm just going to run away real fast this way. It's giving, I had an opportunity to do this earlier, decided not to, freaked out, wanted to stay in my comfort zone. And then some instability or some not so great feelings hit me. And I realized I should have been moving forward with whatever that change was, with that ascension, right? So it feels like this is the way this person had to kind of learn this. Sometimes you're just not really up for the task until you realize how important that task is to your happiness. Right? I know, isn't it the best, Peggy? Perfect. Alrighty, we have the 10 of fire, 10 of wands, and the 5 of sky or 5 of swords in the reverse. That, my friends, is the I want to make things right card. So this validates that first duo that we had. But there's a cycle coming to a close where somebody has been carrying this burden on their own, probably more like two people carrying a burden on their own. It's difficult for these two to be separated. Okay. There's a pull, a magnetic pull, right? And look at this little kitty's face. He's like, you know what? I don't want to keep doing this. It's lame. I feel like they've been dealing with a lot of drama or bullshit from other people. It's like if I had to choose to go with you or go with these other people, I didn't go with you. I went with these other people and now they're driving me crazy. Like I don't want to be around these people anymore. And it's kind of, I think, the universe's way of slapping this person around a little bit and saying, so you probably should have done that thing earlier, right? That thing that you ran away from. You know, because sometimes the universe can be just a little bit sassy, you know. But the elevator is coming back around. This person's thinking about it. Yep, another opportunity, but we have the Emperor in the reverse. This is like giving me the feeling that like somebody makes it difficult to get out of the house in time for some party that they're expected to be at or some function they're supposed to be at. And they show up, but they're not wearing a belt or they're not wearing shoes. There's something here about this person not having it together quite yet by the time the second opportunity comes around. I also feel like there could be some level of possessiveness here that could motivate this person. So if there's a sense of competition that they might lose you to somebody else, that could prompt this person into action. 8 of Earth. I love this card. Look at how cute that is. 8 of Earth is the 8 of Pentacles. Earth Kitten. Great. This is real positive. This is, if I'm going to have another opportunity, if I have a second chance, I'm going to do what I can to do better. I'm going to learn, or I'm going to take a new approach. I'm going to do things the right way. I want to do the right thing. Hi there, Drew. Hi, Paul. Oh, I bet that would be fun. Ooh, I think so. What do we think? Are those Siamese? It took me like 15 years to figure out what Stewie was, which is this guy. I got Stewie, gosh, 16 years ago, 17. And literally like the last year of his life, I had a friend that came over and was like, oh, well, we could figure out if he's a rag doll just by how he hangs when you hold him. And I think she deduced that he was a rag doll. 8 of C, which is the 8 of Cups, and the Sky Kitten. These cards are just too adorable. I can't handle it. There's some kind of information that motivates this person to walk away. But this is the 8 of Cups clarifying the 10 of Wands. Remember I was saying they chose to hang out with some scandalous, dramatic people instead of hanging out with you. This is who they're walking away from. possibly had some insights that suggested these folks were not really interested in seeing your person happy. There might have been some disappointing events that suggested betrayal or a lack of trustworthiness or loyalty, right? They are. All right, what else do we have? Sea Kitten in the reverse, which is the Page of Cups in the reverse. The Fire Tom. I like the depiction in this deck of the Knight of Wands, which is the Fire Tom that just came out. Because this feels to me like somebody who is willing to walk through fire at this point. So there's something that really motivates this person. For some of you, what I see is like an initial, like reserved or like kind of lackluster attempt. And then when they see things kind of slipping because it's not going the way that they imagined, like either you're not like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing ever, we should like date and stuff. Like they can pick up on your energy that it's not going as quickly or as well as they wanted to. I feel like then that's when somebody is like, okay, I got to regroup. What am I doing here? What do I have to do? We got to do something to have fun. I got to make some memories with this person. And then that'll make me feel comfortable. So I feel like we have somebody trying to let go of some sadness here that has been making it difficult for them to approach this with like a light heart. Because there's sadness. There's I feel it's like a longing. We have number 29, imprisonment, and number 37, poverty, with number 39, community. This person has been dealing with a sense of feeling stuck, and it's those individuals they decided to surround themselves with, or that they have been surrounded by for a while, right? This could be their family. This could be friends that they've been around for, a decade or two or whatever. But there's a mindset amongst these people of lack. And I feel like you are the one that introduced them or really like showed for them what it looks like when you have a mind for abundance or when you have like an understanding of the law of attraction, that kind of thing. I like that. Hi there, Tiana. How are you doing? Once this person realizes that they have some cleaning up to do in terms of their social circle, things start to open up for them. They don't feel as stuck because they realize they can make their own decisions, right? They don't have to really care if mom and dad approve or if their friends like how they're acting or feel like they should be spending less time with you. That won't matter, right? This is the situations deck. So we have the alien card and the reverse. Somebody is ignoring their intuition. We have entrapment, pregnancy, money, heartstrings. I feel like in particular, this is talking about money because we're clarifying the poverty card. So we have somebody that's not listening to their intuition or kind of trying to push out some thoughts that would free them from whatever this is. This could, for many of you, be somebody who feels like they have financial ties to this group, right? They work together, they owe them money, somebody is dependent, right? But they have to it's kind of coming across as you don't get to pursue this love interest that you are very drawn to unless you appreciate that those other people you've been dealing with are not your people. So kind of feels like if you give the unhealthy friendships or family ties up or give them a break, then you can move towards your love. But if not, that's not going to work, because then you just get pulled between the different influences, right? We're gonna go with the Ghost Tarot. Four of Wands. I like to see that in the upright after we initially had it in the reverse. 10 of Swords in the reverse. 8 of Cups in the reverse. Okay. Somebody's learning a lesson because of absence or distance. Trying to think of a good way to describe this. This person got used to a really good speaker system. I don't know where this is coming from, so this might tie into your situation because it's not really a common thing to say. But somebody got used to a real nice speaker system, okay? Maybe they rented a car for a little bit, right? Then they go back to their bullshit speaker in their car, and it's just like not the same, just does not bump the same, right? When you feel seen, when you feel understood, when you feel cared for in a genuine way, it's really difficult to then reduce yourself to hanging out with people that are fake. And this person experienced a true connection and chose the fake connections, right? It's about cost, right? What does this cost me? Do I have to change? If I don't have to change and I can just get this right now, that's cool, right? Except for it's not, because this person's tastes have changed. I had a few opportunities to upgrade my seat on an airplane to first class. And when I say a couple, it's probably like 12 times, right? Especially when I was going to Miami for work. That is addicting, man. You have like all this extra space. You can have a Bloody Mary. You know, it was great. And then I'd go back. Such an asshole. And then I'd go back to Delta Comfort Plus, which isn't even that bad. But I'd be like, damn, it's just a horrible experience. If I were in first class, this would be way better. This person's fighting for something that's important because they acknowledge that their tastes have changed. Their understanding of people or their connections have changed, right? Yeah. For the record, Tiana, if I'm on a plane, the only choices for me are ginger ale or Bloody Mary. I mean, like, water's good. You should always drink water. And I know you were expecting me to say Dr. Pepper. But on a plane, it's ginger ale or Bloody Mary. Granted, I haven't been on a plane for like 4 years, 3.5 years, which is weird because I used to fly like every other week. 7 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. I don't know why. I mean, obviously it's the Ghost Tarot, so it could have something to do with that. But I feel like this is kind of like a depiction of the process in this person's mind. Okay, so the first thing that I have to do is vanquish my enemies. um, Either they're packing up their ish and leaving, or they're telling friends like this is over. There is a disconnect happening here, and it's somebody that feels like they're defending what's important to them. So these family members or friends or business partners, whatever it is that is the negative influence, are getting the boot. But yo, this is the 10 of Cups, okay? The 10 of Cups. If you know tarot, you would look at this 10 of Cups and be like, are you sure? Because that really looks like it might be death. Because, like, I see death running with a scythe. How is that 10 of Cups? Like, sense of belonging, home, really great connection, or like love, family. No. This person blows up or ends some connections that have been negative or selfish or codependent, and then they like sneak off into the night towards their person. And I feel like it's to say, hey, these bitches, they didn't like you, they didn't want me to be with you, they're gone now. What you want to do about it? Look what I did for you. They might not say it that way, but that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Like, yeah, you know that problem that was standing in the way of our relationship? Yeah, no, I picked it up, I moved it, I threw it out. We're all good now, right? That's a real turn on. Amen, Peggy. Hi, Carrie. How are you doing? Happy Friday. All right, so 7 of Cups in the reverse. The Sun card. 3 of Wands. Okay. This person gets it. These are 2 cards that talk about clarity or information coming to light. The first 2. The 7 of Cups in the reverse. This is clarity. If there's an illusion, it ain't working. Okay. You can lie all you want. I see right through you. I feel like your person has to have a little bit of a poker face with somebody who continues to try to use their tricks or their lies. I would guess at least a couple of you have mastered that ability to. Oh, okay, yeah. You don't say. Yeah, if I ever do that to you, I don't fucking believe you. Someone's putting on a face to deal with people that are fake. And I feel like because they're fake, they can't see that you're being fake. But it's like to sneak out, right? Like, I'm dipping, don't want to like really deal with anything here. I see you. But do you see how these people in the Sun card are hiding? It's like, I know, but I'm not going to let you know that I know. Because they're dipping. It was literally a ship, okay? I'm not talking about the gross dip. Sorry to judge. I don't want you to get mouth cancer, okay? They're dipping. They're leaving. This could specifically be, I want to take you on a trip. I want to take you out to dinner. I want to surprise you. But for some of you, this is like more about long term. I'm not going to be hanging out with those people. I'm going to find a way to be by your side, right? Judgment. Oh, come on now. The Star and the reverse. 8 of Pentacles. I know that I was ignoring my intuition I know that I was pretending it was okay to keep myself at this level when I was called to rise up to the next level with you. But I'm ready to work on this now. I'm ready to address what I was running from before. This person knows that they might have had a little bit of time to like play, right? A little bit of time to goof off, figure out what they want to do. That time is gone. That time is evaporated. This is like you in or you're out, you know? Obscure reference. Some of you will get it. There's an episode of Twilight Zone where these dudes land on the moon or some planet. I think it's the moon. And they find these miniature people. And one of the dudes, like, basically is seen by the little tiny people as a god. And he really likes to go along with that, right? And decides to not go back to Earth because he likes to be a god among these tiny little people, right? I think I'm using that analogy because sometimes you have to choose between being the captain on JV or being a regular player on varsity. Big fish, little pond, that kind of thing, right? This person has a sense of confidence that is derived from their position within this group of people that are not really that great. Sorry. Not really in the business of judging people like that, but these are people that have been bad influence and have kept them stuck, right? Didn't really want to encourage this person to be their authentic self. So I'm going to put them in that category. But this person is realizing even if they aren't the biggest fish in that next pond, the views are better. And the person or the fish that they really want to be with, yeah, they're over in that pond. So they're having to decide, are you going to follow your intuition and go the path that you want? Or are you going to stay in your current situation and think about what it would have been like if you'd made that change? With the Eight of Pentacles, it feels like we have somebody finally realizing it's time to leave this in the past and move forward towards something that is a little bit more my pace. All right. Why did I just know that my thing was a little tag and back? All right, so here we go with the truth is. Well, I think we kind of covered that one. So there's a song called Wasting Time that I do actually really like. I think the artist is Close, I think. Some chick, super nice raspy voice that I like. The one you love is afraid to commit. But we also have forever and ever, marriage or long-term commitment. So this person, judgment card came out to say, yeah, you can't waste time forever. Eventually time runs out. Eventually somebody moves on, right? TikTok. Got to make a choice. Because if you don't, the choice will be made for you, right? Some people like to think, oh, I'll deal with that tomorrow. I'll deal with that in 2 days. Unless somebody deals with it for you. Unless somebody decides you've been removed from the running, right? There's something else going on that could impact this. And I feel like this person's very focused on their own section or their own situation. I don't really realize there's other things going on too. We're going to go with the Black Tarot. We have the Hierophant, Seven of Cups, and the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Sorry, there's like a hair on my face. It's driving me crazy. I think there is a concern on the part of the person who wants to be playful, right, and wants to do the right thing. There's a concern here that somebody might try to trip them up or cause some issues, cause some problems so that they can't actually come towards you. And what I see with this is there's some level of protection here. So if you resonate with the person who would like to do the right thing by their love interest, there is protection here for you in the pursuit of the thing that you want. And I'm not saying that's going to like pave everything in gold for you, but there's like things would go your way if you were looking to do the right thing. This feels to me like the universe wants you two to be together. They will facilitate it. They will grease the wheels, but you better be going after the right thing, right? You better be having those right intentions. This is unexpected assistance from God. If I'm honest, that's what it's coming through as. Maybe not everyone believes in God, but this is trying to bring you two together. The moon. Okay, now I have to say something. Did you see me laugh a couple of seconds ago when I was like shuffling the cards and it was making that noise? I chuckled because what I heard in my head was something about an ass slap. Okay, this is why I'm blushing. And like that, the noise that the cards made, it sounded like somebody was slapping ass, right? And then the moon comes out. I can't. It feels like my spirit guides are making fun of me right now. So I think somebody wants to slap your ass. Somebody misses your ass. I'm gonna say it. Okay. And if you don't like it, tough titties. The moon, the fool, and justice in the reverse. There's a hidden plan here. This is somebody who is making a plan, not telling anybody about it, or if they're telling anybody, it's like one trusted person. And this is them on their way to make things right with the person they're thinking of. Like literally jumping for the moon, right? Dude's way up there. So looks like for the majority of you, this person realizes I gotta choose the right direction here. King of Cups, Queen of Swords. Five of Wands. Yeah, the King of Cups is our, should we call him main character, the one who is dealing with this decision to walk away from a community and pursue their person, right? But they're concerned because they don't know how their love interest feels, and they do feel, I think, kind of strongly that there's somebody else that has captured the interest of this Queen of Swords. Her eyes are covered, but there's, I don't know, I feel like competition is what motivates this person to finally take action. Like, I am not going to lose this person. Remember, we had a little bit of possessiveness come up with that Emperor in the reverse. Two of Cups in the reverse. King of Swords in the reverse. Five of Swords in the reverse. So this person realizes that they were lied to, and that's what caused the distance between you two or the breakup. They believed something they shouldn't have, or they went along with the crowd, and it's only like broken their heart, right? Or only caused them grief. So they realized it was the wrong choice. That's why they want to make things right. They might have a gift for you. They might want to take you somewhere. They do feel like they owe you something, right? All right, this is the Romance Angel Oracle. You have honeymoon. I'm telling you, they want to take you on a trip, or they have like a serious long-term relationship in mind, right? Because we had forever and ever, marriage, long-term commitment. For some of you, these people are going to come back around, take you out, take you on a trip, and propose to you. I'm not trying to ruin any surprises, but this person they have a plan. Somebody needs to release their ex. For some of you, this ex is part of the group of people that they need to walk away from. And there are children involved in this situation, and that could be making things a little bit more complicated, a little bit more complex, for sure. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you, everyone, for the likes and the subscribes. I hope I didn't ruin any surprises. And I will see you on the next reading.